All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to do a little Houston Rockets recap. I actually posted, or maybe it's not posted yet, but I have a Houston Rockets video ready to go on the main channel. But if you guys are not familiar, I want this to be a community channel, but I got to lead the way. If you guys ever have a video idea or a video you want to record, just shoot me a DM on Twitter or something, and I'll tell you how to submit or send the video to me so we can post it on this channel. Appreciate the love. Hit 100 subs. Let's get into it. So like I said, man, I'm going to just do a recap here because my video earlier today kind of had a theme around it. So we're just going to walk through it. I was live last night on Swaggy's channel. We were live streaming this game. So a lot of you guys probably know my opinions on it, but basically the Rockets just got absolutely embarrassed in the second half. In the third quarter, they got outscored 29-19. In the fourth quarter, they got outscored 34-21. But it was a really good first quarter. They scored 42 points. It was unreal. They scored 26 at the end. They had like 68 points at halftime. It was crazy for a little bit. So they didn't do too bad. But the weakness might have been that, first off, their shot went ice cold after the first half. So they only ended up shooting less than 33, about 32.5% from three, which really came to bite them in the second half because all the shots were falling in the first. Turnover-wise, it was pretty even. James Harden went down, but it didn't really even matter. There's a lot of positives to this game. I mean, to be specific, Kevin Porter Jr., 20 points, 6 assists, 9 of 16 shooting, 2 of 6 from 3. I know that's just 33%, and he's shooting the ball from deep so badly this year, but this is what I said is inefficiency would lie, this and turnovers, and it'll figure it out. Whether he's going through a cold streak or whether it's just he's adjusting to the NBA game still, you never really know, but it's not a worrisome. There's no long-term worry with him shooting the three ball. So a good thing about Kevin last night is that he only had one turnover. He's been getting kind of sloppy recently, so that one turnover is really good. Next up, number 2 in scoring was Danuel House. He put up 18 and 5, put up 4 threes on 50% shooting. He played really good. It's kind of just like the Danuel House cycle where he does really good, and then he just doesn't. And then he tries really hard, and then, you want him to do well, and then he starts to do well, and then he stops putting in work, and then you're like, well, why is he even playing? And then he falls out of the rotation. It's just, so confusing with Danuel House. I actually kind of surprised there were no rumors at the trade deadline. I'm not saying I wanted him traded, not saying I didn't want him traded, but kind of surprised there weren't really any rumors outside of Victor Oladipo at the trade deadline. I was very surprised. So he had a good game last night. Kelly Olynyk and Christian Wood both put up 14 points last night. Kelly Olynyk had the much more efficient game. He only missed 2 shots, and they were both from deep. He has been red hot. Really, the only shots Kelly Olynyk has been missing on the Rockets is deep balls. And he actually really hasn't been hitting the deep balls that well since he came to Houston, but he's doing everything else really well. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks. Christian Wood hasn't really looked the same since he got back from injury, but I think it's way too early to call the panic button. You're also just playing the Brooklyn Nets. It's a big game. I mean, it is what it is. Jae'Sean Tate, I bet Jae'Sean Tate, because he only scored 8 points last night, I bet he puts up 20 on Friday against the Celtics, tomorrow against the Celtics. Sterling Brown last night, very consistent three-point shooter for us, always has been the whole season. He had a very solid just three-point shooting night, but Avery Bradley got some more run. The whole situation's kind of confusing me. KJ got some decent minutes, 15 minutes. He looked good in those garbage time minutes. But DJ Augustine, man, he's come onto this team, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from deep in only 17 minutes. I mean, he has come onto this Rockets team and just pretty much been one of our most reliable, one of the most consistent guys on this team. I mean, he really might be the most consistent dude on the Rockets so far in the second half. This dude, night in and night out, him and Kelly Olynyk, they're both bringing that consistency aspect to this team. So you'll actually see what my video about is on the main channel. I kind of want John Wall to get shut down for the rest of the season, because I have a feeling this team's going to start clicking things together. They haven't really played as a full healthy squad in a long time, pretty much not even the whole year. So Eric Gordon, Dave Nwaba, they'll be back soon. And I really want John Wall to get shut down, because I think this team is going to start winning their basketball games pretty soon. We play the Celtics tomorrow. So it'll be an interesting April, man. Interesting April. No back-to-backs for the next couple of days, but then Sunday, Monday, we just have so many back-to-backs in the second half. But that's good. That's good for us because of John Wall. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for the love you've been showing on this channel, and I'll see you guys later.